Alright guys, so welcome to the channel. This is my first long form video of 2026, actually my second because of my montage, but it's probably gonna come out first. But either way, you saw the title. There's a lot of me to talk about in this video, and I'm honestly pretty pissed about it. I'll try just as a disclaimer say that one of the people involved in this drama, he's thrown close to the sun before, and he's mentioned gaslight and intimidate Sweet off every situation he's been in, so I think I'm signing in for a really long battle here, but what I'm going to say in this video needs to be said, and people also say besides me, so let's get into the video.
Nah, for real, they be talking tough, but they won't get up in that field. ARPs and 223s get hit up in your grill. Iron on me like I'm Tony, like an orange eye pill. Come and get your shorty, cause she trying to cop a feel.
I'm sure that most of you who are watching this video know that Grim became a TO for 2 days, I think it was. He eventually got removed from the main server. I can confirm he got banned, and that it wasn't him leaving the server, despite what Grim says. And this is what all this drama is about. Just as TLDR, Grim gave his account to Kabuki, and he used that account to join a defense team, I don't know which one. But eventually, Kabuki gave his account to Lane, and they schemed to get it to a TO position. I don't know what they gained from that, but they did that anyways. And yeah, I'll be mentioning Grim being fast-tracked to a TO position for a very long time. But that's for later in this video. To get back on point though, basically this account got fast-tracked to TO. I don't know why. The only verification they did on this account was to have Grim join a voice call, and he did, under the rules that it was for a defuse team. But after that call, they verified Grim, added him a TO, and that was that. Now, Grim didn't know about this, right? He was assuming it was just for a defuse team. So when he found out about this, he told Score everything, and they worked together to get the account banned on the IP check. Like, they checked it, they saw his mark on the account, and they banned him. Because, Mark's already banned, so yeah, they got that done. I don't know much about Lane's involvement, besides the fact that he was on the account, and he got this done somehow. But I do know that Lane is well connected to staff, and he loves these long schemes like this. I probably won't know much more for the time being, since he likes to intimidate people, and he gaslights his way out of situations. And there's a lot of speculation that Lane's beatbot because of these connections and stuff that he does, like these long schemes, but I'm honestly 50-50 on that. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, but I just don't think his character is a Bebop. Like, Lane isn't really the smartest tool in the box, but he's a little less, like, erratic than Bebop, if that makes sense. Although, I do want to keep looking into this if you're, like, someone who's not sure and you want to find out if he's Bebop, because it's still possible for sure. I just want to mention, too, that Lane should have been banned months ago. And, like, a while ago, Powell posted this thing in Soul Society, this long expose about Lane, like, lying about people, doing shit like that. And there was, like, a quote-unquote investigation into it, and even friended me during this investigation. But Lane somehow skirted from trouble. I'll probably ask about that after that I upload this video. Even though I have proof that Lane lied about me to staff. Basically, a while ago, there was like a drama with Lime where they were helping Sky and shit like that. And then Lane shot to me on an ult called Blazecopter, one of his 3 ults. I'm gonna put them on screen now. But yeah, he DM'd me on both accounts about how Blazecopter, quote unquote, was giving scripts to Lime, and I was gonna do an expose on that, right? But in the middle of me making the video, he deletes all the evidence, he kills the staff, he lies about me, and he makes an AI-generated video of me, quote-unquote, saying I want to sabotage the Lime and I hate them, shit like that. I'm gonna play on screen right now.
Okay, but what's the actual plan? What do we...
People, actually. All we have to do is finish faking these screenshots, and once we expose
okay,
the black ship will fall apart.
Okay, but Lime is just gonna come back. You can't really expect...
We'll actually stay fucking on this time.
To those of you in the comments who are going to say, oh, average noob, how do you know it's fake? It sounds like you heard her. I quoted a video that every staff member that doesn't have me blocked isn't aware about, where I showed that we didn't VC in DMs whatsoever. And that's why I said Lane isn't the smartest tool in the shed. Even though he does these long schemes, has good connections, he does think fast on his feet. And that's why it could be Bebop, but who knows. Like I said, Lane should have been banned just on that alone, because it's like defamation or whatever. This huge fight like 5 years ago at this point. And despite all this, Lane's still here somehow, which means something is definitely going on. And just by the way, I don't know whether that's his voice or not. I don't care to find out either. Let's move on to the staff though. Like I said earlier though, this Grim account came back after a 4 or 5 year hiatus. And at a time where Allure, which is known to be making ults for defuse, is mostly banned from playing defuse, and defuse is in season. The staff somehow greenlit this account from Grim, who's been back in the game for at that point it was a few days, and they fast-tracked him to a TO position. Even if that account was really Grim. Like, no offense, he doesn't deserve to be a TO. He's not organizing anything in the game. Even in third-party servers, he's never made a map for the game as far as I'm aware. And besides like a few commentaries, like co-streaming, he's been gone for the past 4 years. People like Nanny are more qualified. There's also Ghosty. He hosts a 1v1 event as an honorary TO, basically. There's also Pinecone. Like, for streaming stuff, like not streaming S10. Pinecone is a 5090. Pinecone knows how to code, and Pinecone is pretty active in the community. That will make him a TO already, but he's not for some reason. Despite that, and despite all that, they fast-tracked Grim, who's not qualified for position on his face, and they didn't even verify him properly, despite him being gone for 4 years. If you're gonna give someone a TO position, they should at least be fucking IP tracked in game before they give him that position. Think about it this way: they give a banned player access to the staff chat for 2 days. A banned alert player nonetheless. What if during the IP checks they go post a screenshot of like a matching IP, set a player name, Dolph Alert, who talks about 12 people at this point, they're given 48 hours to find that. That's ridiculous that this is happening in the first place. If how seriously to take this shit, stop fucking suck dick at their jobs. Like, what are we fucking doing giving band players access to the Snapchat with no verification? And they're just so incompetent they don't even think twice about it. They unanimously voted in Grim. And that's how bad it was. None of them even thought twice. There are 8, 9 TOs, I don't remember. Not counting. But there are 9 TOs, I'm just gonna say, and none of them even thought to consider this could be an all. Honestly, just for this TO, then probably the rest of the staff should be squad wiped. Like, get rid of all the staff and bring completely new staff. Even in a normal community, this should never happen, but among all the corruption, the scandals, and the other sub staff, they're adding this onto it too? That's absurd. But yeah, like always with these videos, the drama videos, I have to say, you're taking a 2D IO game way too seriously. Like, you take this shit way too seriously. These elaborate schemes, this trauma, these alts. Just spawn in the game and play for the fucking win. It's not that hard. The game's a pretty high skill floor. Just spawn in and play the game for the fucking win. It's not hard. But yeah, not really much else for me to say. These staff are horrible at their jobs despite taking it so seriously. Average noob out.